tell us, first of all, just what it was like at training today in terms of the weather conditions.
Yeah, pretty similar to back home, really. In Manchester, pretty wet, but yeah, there's no change really. I think everything we were going to do on the pitch, we did in the gym anyway. Obviously, after a long flight, most of the session, which we were told we were going to do before we got there, was gym-based anyway, and we had a jog and things and got the legs going in the gym, so didn't affect us in any way, to be honest. We've done the preparation as best we can up to this point, using the layers and other methods, and no stone's been left unturned, so we're more than ready. And obviously now we're here, it's mimicking the conditions that we're going to have out in Brazil, so it's perfect preparation. And come that first game, I don't think we'll be able to be any more prepared than we will be. There's a real professional feel around the squad. Everybody knows exactly what's expected of them, and like I say, the preparation's been second to none. We've covered every base, so the lads are raring to go, and with 2 more games to go, it's perfect leading now in these conditions to then go over to Brazil. Yeah, obviously you want to contribute as much as you can, and hopefully I can be in that starting lineup, but the manager picks the best team he thinks is best to win that game, and as long as England win the game, that's the most important thing, so hopefully he can be part of that. But any team that does well at a World Cup, it takes a full squad, and the players who aren't playing, even if you're injured and you're still in the squad, you have a massive part to play and help as much as you can off the field and be part of that dressing room and in training. The manager's picked a squad where I think every base is covered. He's got a lot of different players in there who can do everything, and however the manager wants to set up and play the game, I think he's got players to play that way. So there's great versatility there, and however he wants to set up, and against different teams you're obviously going to need to play against in different ways. So I think he's got the players to be able to do that, and however he wants to go.
Knowing about the rush of injuries from last weekend, how does that affect you as a player? Knowing that the World Cup is just a couple of days away, but you also have a couple of matches to play before that.
You can't really worry about injuries, to be honest, at this stage. You go out there and you're preparing for a major tournament, so everybody's giving 100% in training, and going into the games, everyone wants to have the name on the team sheet, so injuries don't really come into your mindset at this moment in time. The preparation is done. We do all the pre-activation before training and games, and the strength work in the gym, so football injuries happen, unfortunately, and if it happens, it happens. But as a squad of players and as a group of staff, everything's done possible to help us reduce the risk of injuries.
James, you guys have played with Peru, now you're playing Ecuador, and you're playing Honduras next. You're in a group with 2 Latin teams, Uruguay and Costa Rica. Do you think that those are the important matches? Not that Italy match is not important, but do you think that you need to focus in Uruguay and Costa Rica for you to go on the World Cup?
No, I think all 3 games are equally as important, and we need to concentrate on all of them the same. I think the first one we concentrate on more because we're going to take it a game at a time and obviously prepare ourselves like that. I think we obviously play more games against European opposition in club football and international football, so it was more important maybe in the warm-up games to get used to playing more against the Latin American teams and getting that experience. So I think the way the games have been set up for us, like I say, the full preparation, everything we've done, we've tried to cover all bases, and it's been a really good build-up, and hopefully we can continue the form that we showed in the last game and through these 3 games, and then into that first game with a bit of momentum and plenty of confidence.